Hi everyone, my name is Kartik and my channel is about mental models. I hope you're enjoying my videos. If you are, then please subscribe to my channel, and as always, please like and share this video with everyone you know. In this video, I'm going to be talking about hierarchical organization. So, very long title for this mental model today. Hierarchical organization is very much connected to systems thinking, but as this isn't fundamental to the group of systems thinking mental models, I'm doing this as a separate video from the mini-series. The mental model is a way of thinking about organizations that are structured in layers, with authority flowing from the top down to the other layers beneath it. Too much hierarchical organization leads to instability, but too little also leads to chaos, and therefore you need a balance or it doesn't work. Within corporate organizations, people are motivated by factors that are external to oneself, such as salary, bonuses, benefits, and also avoiding punishments, rather than internal factors such as inner satisfaction. So that's internal to oneself, that is. People in the hierarchy are also competing with one another to get to the top of the hierarchy, or to get higher up in the hierarchy. And this sometimes can take precedent over the organization's success. And so the point I'm making by saying all of this is that there are potential downsides to hierarchies if they're not managed well. Having said all of this, hierarchies are a way to manage complexity. They are fluid and dynamic, where the different layers are constantly interacting and influencing one another. This means that something happening in one layer of the hierarchy can and will ripple up, down, and or sideways to the other levels. Let's look at some of the key aspects of hierarchical organizations. Number one is top-down structure. This is something that I've already spoken about, where authority flows from the top down to the other layers beneath it. The top is also where decision-making is centralized. Number two, specialization, I'm just going to call it specialization of roles. This is where individuals are assigned tasks and given responsibilities. It also means that there is expertise within those roles, so the people performing those tasks become or have expert knowledge in them, become experts in them or have expert knowledge in them. Number three, external motivation. So external motivation, again, this is something that I've mentioned before with the sort of benefits and avoiding punishment, so I won't go through that again. Number four is supervision, and this is another key aspect of hierarchical organization, where managers are responsible for ensuring there is adequate and appropriate supervision of their team members. Managers need to get the best out of their team members, and so this is another key point. Additionally, this supervision should ensure that tasks are completed according to whatever the plan is for that organization or for that structure. And finally, number five is chain of command. In a hierarchy, this ensures that there are clear reporting lines and accountabilities, another key aspect. Now, I've already mentioned the downsides of instability with too much hierarchy and chaos with too little, but there are other potential downsides as well. Firstly, having a rigid structure inhibits creativity. Think of ants in a colony. There are workers, soldiers, and a queen. They all perform their roles, and their interactions give rise to a sophisticated operation of the colony as a whole. But there is no creativity. It's very rigid. Similarly, in a corporate organization with a rigid structure, ideas may be dismissed before they reach the decision makers. Another one is slow decision making. If there are many layers in the hierarchy, then it is highly likely that more approvals are needed, and this slows down the process of making decisions. And so, again, a potential downside. Sort of connected to that is that employees feel less empowered. So I suppose it's connected to number 2 and number 1, where there is a lack of creativity or slow decision making. Employees feel less empowered to take decisions and feel less able to influence decisions that matter to them. And finally, resistance to change. There is a more natural resistance to change. If hierarchies are long established, as are processes, then it can make it difficult to implement new strategies and adapt to changing environments. And again, that is another potential downside. And so these are both the key aspects. I'm sure there are a few more. And these are the potential downsides. I'm sure there are a few more as well. But these are the ones that I wanted to focus on. And to sort of conclude, as mentioned earlier, hierarchies are a way to manage complexity. And so we need to understand what the key aspects are. We need to understand their potential downsides. By understanding both, we can be better prepared and have a hierarchy that is not missing the key aspects, but not falling into the trap of the potential downside. This mental model is important as it is a mechanism to help organize the elements of the world, which applies from the tiniest things like ants, as I've mentioned, to the largest corporations in the world. Therefore, as I say, this is a very helpful mental model to know about. And what may not seem at first as a hierarchical organization, maybe ants is not something that sort of comes to the forefront when we talk about hierarchical organization, but a company that you work for might come into your mind. You have to think about how it applies in different scenarios, because it's not just companies. As I say, bees, nature, biology, this can crop up anywhere. And another thing to be able to see is where this is happening in the scenario that you are sort of involved in. And so therefore, this is a very helpful mental model to know about and understand. And there you have it, the hierarchical organization mental model. And that is all for this video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please check out my earlier videos flashing on screen now. I'm sure you will like them too. And I will see you in the next video with another mental model. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.